Everyone keeps telling me how my story is supposed to go.
Look in my eyes, tell me your tale, then you see the road. I'm out to my soul, and tell me the size whenever the smoke clear out of my face. And my picture perfect, you do I look fine.
Nah, I'ma do my own thing.
Look in my eyes, tell me your tale, then you see the road. I'm out to my soul, and tell me the size whenever the...
Are you ready to be entertained? Let's get into another reaction of Ted Lasso, y'all. This is season 1, episode 10. We are wrapping up season 1 of Ted Lasso. It has been a great journey. This is the reaction where I need all of you guys to let me know, should we continue on to season 2? So take 2 seconds out of your time, please, and comment down below season 2 if you want us to continue. You know, you guys do steer how this platform goes, y'all. Not all the way, but majority, most of the time. Sometimes I'll be like, you know what, I actually just want to watch the show, so I know nobody else wants to watch it, but I want to watch it. And since I have a big ass TV right here, and I have not turned it on because I watch everything with you guys, and it's been a joy. I love it. So you guys let me know once again, should we continue on to season 2? Let me see the season 2 comments down below. Even if you don't comment, just comment season 2. Let's go. Anyways, you want to see some full reaction? The links are down below. So while you're commenting season 2, please check out those links as well as hit the like button, share, and what? Comment. Now, without further ado, let's jump into Ted Lasso and find out exactly what this show has got to give. Dirty, clean.
Hi, hello, I'm Will. I'm the new clubhouse attendant.
No, you're not. I'm the clubhouse attendant. What the fuck's going on?
Oh.
I'm trying to figure it out myself. Has he been fired?
I don't know anything about this, Ted. Oh,
There you are.
You shrew. You did this, didn't you?
Why so hostile, Nathan?
You know my name?
Well, I had to spell it correctly for your contract.
You haven't been fired. It's worse. You've been promoted. I present to you this whistle, but it is sad. Do you know why? It has never been blown.
Is that the same reason why Colin said?
Pronounce you Coach Nate.
Wow, he's a coach.
Not sure if you know this, but the rules say you got to pick a new captain.
I say that the current captain has to pick the new captain. That's my new rule.
I decline.
I insist.
Can't make me.
Your duties as captain of this squad remain unfulfilled.
This is why it's hard to love you.
Manchester City is coming into our house for the final match. We're going to treat it like it's any other game.
But it's not just any other game. We could get relegated.
She just left me a box of her shit in her will.
Yeah, when clubs go down, teams get broken up.
What are shit teams at the end of the season?
You know, they play out the rest of the schedule, going through the motions and meaningless games. That sound about right, Coach?
Yeah, it's dumb.
No,
Not inside.
No, not.
So, I thought you'd all find this motivational.
I'd never say a bad word about my old club, even though I did carry him through every match. But they're good lads. Apart from Roy Kent, it's nice to have a real manager like Pep instead of that American rodeo clown. There I get to put the final nail in the ashes. Instant caramel. It's gonna get you.
Hoops in it.
Well said.
All right, let's go climb that mountain.
Now, hold on a second. So if you come in last place in the Premier League, you get to play in the championship? I mean, come on, y'all. It's 2020. Let's just call them cigarettes. Am I right?
God, yes.
Just wanted to say thanks.
Yeah, we know you did your best.
Even though your best is still shit.
Why don't you have a little hope?
It's the hope that kills you.
Hey, come on.
It's the
We
hope
got this.
that kills
Look,
you.
we win, we're in.
It's a scenario where Crystal Palace beat Norwich by 6 goals and we avoid relegation with just a tie.
God wanted games to end in a tie. She wouldn't have invented numbers. Not blow that whistle again, Nate. I swear. I got neighbors upstairs, and they will just start stomping away.
We cannot beat Manchester City.
Dang it, Nate! That is not what I want to hear from my assistant coach.
It is hopeless.
Are those the only clothes you own?
Look, this? No, I've got 3 of these.
That ring a bell, Nate? That ring a very large bell in your head? First thing I see every morning, and it's the last thing I see at night when I rationalize being too tired to floss. Both so damn pessimistic!
Oop.
Sorry, Miss Shipley! Morning, boss.
No. I'm crying already.
Since you're carrying around something today besides biscuits.
Good eye, small fry. I hate to say it, Rebecca, but I think your football club might have been better off with a soccer coach. You just go ahead and do whatever you think's best for the future of this club, you understand? This guy's got to go you know? But they just... Yeah.
So, you think you're not a proper football manager? Someone who's never played the game before? It's a great saying in Dutch football.
Well, I don't speak Dutch.
That's what I was going to tell you in English. Every disadvantage has its advantage. Doesn't that mean that you see the game in a different way than any other football manager? And shouldn't that empower you to cause complete and utter confusion?
Thanks, boss. Woohoo!
My lord!
Chaos has already begun. Woohoo! Trick plays. At least that's what we call them back home. What do they call them here again?
Elaborate set pieces.
Trick play is to have chaos rain down upon your opponent. Every single trick play you have ever run your entire time playing this sport. Anybody got one?
When I played for Tigres, we had a great set piece.
Did it have a name?
The Sandman, Beckham's Todger.
Beckham I know, Todger I don't know.
It's dirty.
Poutine.
That's not dirty. It's just super Canadian.
Yeah, trick broken tap.
All right, that's not a complaint. That's an actual play name?
I think Man City will leak a lot of goals from it.
Adrian's Wall.
Dirty Martini.
Oh, I'd love to run that play 3 times.
Toss Lasso special there just for the heck of it, too.
Now, we're going to go out there, and we're going to learn a bunch of these plays. You hear?
So scared.
Sam, not wax.
Ah, okay.
Pomade.
Yo, Jamie Tarr, it's you, yeah? I can't believe you got done by Richmond. Super embarrassing for you.
I got fucked by Lasso, so.
He likes you now, though. He talks about you on telly, didn't he?
Bad blood between you and Jamie Tarr. Jamie? No, that's a special young man. And he's got a jawline like the White Cliffs of Dover. I'm always rooting for him.
What? You're fucking joking.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, Roy, Jamie's coming over. What's that?
Where's your coffee?
Well, then what's this?
Brought you coffee.
What was it that you wanted to talk about?
I'm gonna say it in front of this dry old shit.
Won't say anything, will you?
Ted Lasso's trying to play fucking mind games with me.
He does like you.
You're as full of shit as he is.
Oi.
I'm like RoboCop.
Jamie, not everyone in your life is out to get you.
Oh, that is disgusting. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Enjoy the view from the bench.
What?
Well, now I want mushy peas.
It doesn't look like you're doing anything.
It ain't like being a football coach back home, kiddo. They got a lot less control. I just gotta hope that everything I've been trying to teach them made some sort of impact on them. It's kind of like being a dad, I guess, huh? How much did you get that before you checked out?
I drew a robot.
That's cool, bud.
Come here full of hope, but as they know all too well, it's the hope that kills you.
I've never really cared about football. I know it sounds insane, but I know how to act at a match. And my heart, it's never really been in it, you know? But today I care very much.
Aww.
Wilson Road Stadium, the home of AFC Richmond.
Well, look at you.
It's David
I hate
meets
this guy.
Goliath.
These are on me.
Thanks, me.
Good luck, group hugs.
Richmond.
Richmond.
Terry, Chris, Dana.
Kids do you have, Higgins? Jesus Christ.
Good evening.
Who?
Forgive me, Father.
Parents have you out of wedlock. It allows you space to explore life's little grey areas.
I love that.
To be on the brink of relegation.
To get the result they need, we'll have to start with veteran leadership.
He's gonna be captain?
Never stop breaking TVs.
I don't know. Think about it.
All right, now, fellas. Hey, let's focus up, huh? So I've been hearing this phrase y'all got over here that I ain't too crazy about. It's the hope that kills you.
Yeah, I hate that.
I think it's the lack of hope that comes and gets you. See, I believe in hope. I believe in belief. We got a saying too. Yeah? Do you believe in miracles? I do want you to answer that question for yourselves. Do you believe in miracles? And if you do, then I want y'all to circle up with me right now.
Why am I crying?
Come in
Like,
here.
nothing is sad.
All right, Captain. Let them know.
Who is that player? He's...
Pushing on 12. 5, 6.
Can you go faster?
7, 9, 12.
Is that miracles thing from a movie or real life?
Both. Among the many, I really can't remember seeing Roy Kent on the bench for a big match.
Hey, Jamie, good luck.
Fucking mind you.
But he takes it himself. And Zorro's there.
Zorro.
Yeah, Chris, it's pronounced Zorro. 30 minutes scrap. Through ball.
Why do they look like they're running so slow?
Clearly offside.
Come on. No, I'm serious. How's that offside? I don't understand it yet.
It's not when the vinegar catches the ball.
Exactly, okay.
It's when ketchup catches the ball.
Yes.
Agony for Dixon, but a corner for Richmond.
Who is that guy?
Corner kick.
Sandman. Yes, a Sandman. Oh, and another one. What is this? Dixon again. No, Hamlet.
baby. The Sandman almost rocked him to sleep right there.
A bit of trickery from Ted Lasso.
I like that one.
Okay, well, you got it's Reynolds. No, you got to shore up your defence.
Somebody check the Crystal Palace score.
Hey, no, absolutely not. I don't want to hear about any other game. Look, we are not playing for a tie. Ain't nobody here gonna kiss their sister, which is an American phrase that I'm now realizing does not exist here. I don't know why I said it. I think it's just the adrenaline and the nerves and all that. But we are playing for a win. Roy, you are starting the second half. Go ahead and start warming up. Let's go. Gentlemen, follow me.
Oh, they're sharing it. Okay.
Roy Kent. Brings on Roy Kent, who is, to be polite, very slow. The penalty against Richmond. He scores!
Come on, Richmond! Oh, I love it when you give a shit. Go, Richmond!
Oh, Roy.
Can you believe it? It's Kent!
Oh, they're both laid out.
What's the matter? He's not getting up.
Now this looks serious.
Fucked my knee.
You want to call for the stretcher, Roy?
No, just help me up.
Listen.
That's what he told the other guy.
Serenades Roy Kent with a song that's echoed through the Premier League for more than a decade.
Roy Kent will never leave on a stretcher.
Is everybody where Roy Kent?
Oh, this is beautiful.
He always left everything he had out on the pitch, and he did so tonight.
Chris, does this almost feel like a farewell to you?
I think this may be the last time we ever see the great Roy Kent lace up his boots.
Oh, that's sad.
You're not allowed back here during the game. I told you have to get out. I mean it. Stay the fuck away from me.
What the hell is going on?
That's the sound of 26,000 people checking the mobiles. Oh my God, Palace won 6-0.
All we need is a tie.
We just need a tie, boys!
We just need a tie! Monclaw runs left. Fouled hard by Scharfenberg.
Richmond, a late free kick.
I think he's making a meal of it, Arlo.
Absolutely fine. City are more worried about yelling at the official than they are about whatever it is Richmond are doing.
I didn't even call it, they're going to just run it.
I don't know what's going on here.
What's he doing?
I've never seen anything like this.
If Richmond are trying to confuse Manchester City, you have to say it's working. Players fan out. City's defence is in chaos. Rojas is all alone on the left.
Yeah, he is.
I'm mad watching the show.
There he is again. Ultart loses Winchester with ease. He makes the extra pass. Hendrick buries it. And AFC Richmond's time in the Premier League is over.
Oh, they were so close.
It's over.
You know, I do want to congratulate Man City on their win, though.
You think I want to come all the way down to London to watch my son pass the ball?
Y'all definitely succeeded. I mean, you gave the champs 90 minutes of hell. Give it up for Zero. Yeah. Now, look, this is a sad moment right here. There ain't nothing I can say standing in front of you right now that can take that away. Lift your heads up and look around this locker room. You know? And I want you to be grateful that you're going through this sad moment with all these other folks. There is something worse out there than being sad, and that is being alone and being sad. Ain't nobody in this room alone. Sam, do you remember what animal has the shortest memory?
A goldfish.
Once we get done being sad and or angry about this situation, let's be sad now. Let's be sad together, and then we can be a gosh darn goldfish.
What do you want?
No, Jamie.
The love letter.
Hey, y'all.
I'll leave you two to talk.
Thank you, Leslie.
Is that your first name?
It was my mother's name. I'm what's known as a feminine junior.
Please, take a seat. Tea?
No, T and I are still on a lifelong hiatus.
A heartbreaking result.
Yes, ma'am. And I've been thinking about it. If it's all the same to you, I'd like to spare you the trouble and just quit. I wrote it on the back of a takeout menu, but it's in an envelope and I signed it, so, you know, it's legit.
You are not going anywhere Because we have work to do.
Well, okay. All right, then. The teams that get relegated, they can get unrelegated, yeah?
They can get promoted.
Then we come back to this league and we do something that no one believes we could ever do. Win the whole fucking thing. Oh, the bubbles. Did I get you?
Well. So I knew that I was going to cry in this episode because Ted Lasso does it to me. And every time I see Ted Lasso, I start sniffling. At the ending of the episode, I edited it out, obviously. I just started sneezing nonstop. I was like, oh my God, is this really happening to me right now? I'm pushed for time, y'all. I could not stop sneezing. So that's the only reason why I wasn't bawling my eyes out by the ending of this, because I literally just was going through it. And still am a little bit. Damn, it got my whole sinuses going. This is a really, really good episode. I just love this show. There were so many parts of this episode that I remembered when I was playing soccer. So I was like reliving it while watching it. And to tell you the truth, I do not watch professional soccer. I tried watching it before and I just, for some reason, couldn't get into it. The only person I even know who's a soccer player, no, actually I know a couple of soccer players and I just know them because they're super hot. Besides that, like I don't follow it. But this episode, I was like, oh yes, okay. I remember doing, I think I told you guys in an earlier episode, I used to be a striker and center halfback when I played soccer. So I was always an offensive player. So I just knew, like watching it and then seeing how they were playing doing the Ted Lasso and then doing what was the other play that they did? The Sandman, which by the way, if you guys haven't seen The Sandman that's on Netflix, you guys should check it out. I also have reactions to it on my channel and season 2 is coming sometime. But watching that, I was remembering that I used to do stuff kind of like that. And I was like, let me tell you something. I was an amazing soccer player. Absolutely. You can ask my mother. Mother, if you're watching this, feel free to comment down below. And I know she watches Ted Lasso. She loves the show. But my mom used to bring the oranges, cut up the oranges, and we used to have like this hood-like car that could fit like a whole school of kids in my mom's car. And she would cut up the oranges and she would be there handing them out. But yeah, I used to do some plays. I even kicked a goal from the halfway mark of the field. Absolutely. And I was a young kid. Anyways, back to the show. Here I go toting my own drum. So yes, this was a really good episode. Then I really liked seeing Jamie Tart going against Roy, finally having that moment, and then him getting injured and then them all cheering. It was like fantastic. And when I don't know the guy who grabbed to lift him up, I remember him doing that vice versa in an earlier episode where he told him, yeah, just stay here a little bit, get the crowd going. And that's what he did for Roy. And then them all cheering. It just made me so sad. But sad happy. Like, I loved it. But I feel like we're gonna be wrapping up Roy's story. I don't know where else he can go except for him going from a player to a coach somehow, and them having 4 coaches. I found it I don't know why I found it surprising that Nate was made a coach, because Nate throughout this whole season helped them out with plays and things to do. So it only made sense for him to become a coach eventually, and he did. And I think that's what possibly that Roy could become, because literally they made that character not be able to run. Now he's injured. He's sharing coach with the other guy. So it just seems like he's definitely not going to be. And I think he's going to be in season 2 and season 3 because he's a big character. So I feel like he's definitely going to be more of a coach. And then we're going to try to find somebody in place of him. I don't know, even when he made the other guy a coach, like, not the captain, sorry. When he made the other guy the captain of the team, I was like, who's him? Let me tell you what I thought was gonna happen. I thought somehow, someway, Jamie Tart was gonna come back to this team. Now that Rebecca was on the side of this team, I thought she was gonna somehow get him back, and then Roy was going to make him the captain. I'm gonna be really honest, that's where my mind was going. So when he made that guy the captain, by the way, I think I have a crush on him as well. I was kind of shocked. I was like, oh, okay. And I'm assuming or hoping that in season 2, he's going to have a lot more of a storyline, because in this season, he was just a side character to a character. So I really wasn't expecting him to really get something that would give him like a bigger role, but I'm here for it. No shade and absolutely no tea. To tell you the truth, the other guy who helped Roy up from the ground had more of a storyline than this guy. So, okay, but I'm here for it. I'm open. Ted Lasso, obviously I knew he wasn't gonna be fired because I knew there was 2 more seasons of this show. But on real time, I'm sure that people didn't know, and they were wondering, it's like, there's going to be the ending of the season. Is there going to be more seasons? I'm not sure if season 2 was greenlit before season 1 ended, because sometimes that does happen in TV shows. But regardless, people probably were wondering like what's going to happen. So what I feel like it's going to happen is season 2 is going to be the rebound of getting back up to wherever they have to get to become back into nationals, I believe. So by the ending of season 2, it's going to be nationals or whatever they were at just right now. And then season 3, they would be so good that they're going to go bam, 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 wham, wham, wham. And maybe Jamie Tartt will be back with the team, maybe not. But if he's not, I kind of would like that too. And then them going against Jamie Tartt and then getting that, or even if Jamie Tartt does defect and come back to the original team, I would be open for that too. And then them going against this particular team and then winning it all. And I know there's only 3 seasons, so I feel like that's what's going to happen. You see how I think about all these things? And now we got a little bit more of a storyline to figure out what's going on with Jamie Tartt. His father is an asshole. So behind every person is hurt is an asshole that made them that way. Like, it's always like that. So sad. So Jamie Tartt, the guy who plays Jamie Tartt, I have came to the conclusion that I love his body. I love his body all the way down. His face isn't all that for me. And I'm sure somebody's watching this and be like, bitch, you're ugly. So I'm like, oh, thank you. Beauty is in the eye of the beer holder. But yes, I'm just like, his body is everything, especially his lower half. That's what I always look at him. Like, he has a nice chest, stomach, back, booty. But his face isn't giving, but he has nice lips. And somebody who has big ass lips to another person looks like he has big ass lips. I'm with that. So it's just like, you know what, his jawline. I'm not really into like the huge, like masculine jawline, but at the end of the day, I didn't swipe right on Tinder and find him anyways, so it really doesn't matter. And I'm sure he's straight. Who plays Jamie Tartt? Let's see what he looks like in real life. Jamie Tartt, I'm very curious. Jamie Tartt. I wanna know who this actor is. Let's find out, and I'm sure he's British. Let's look. Let's see. Why don't I have his name? Oh, Phil Dunster. Okay, so Phil Dunster, he's actually not that bad out of the show. You know what, the show, I think, gives him that. He already has a strong jawline, but he does look really good in other things. And he's straight. They're all straight. Everybody's straight. Why is everybody straight? This sucks. You all suck. Phil Dunster and Taylor, whatever, named SAG ambassadors for 2024. Oh, and the other guy who's a brand ambassador for SAG is the same guy in that Red, White, and Blue movie, Red, White, and Royal Blue movie that I also did on this platform. If you guys haven't checked that out, please check it out today. But they're the brand ambassadors. But yes, okay, Phil Dunster, he has a girlfriend. Okay, well, let's just leave it at that. He has many girlfriends. Okay, that must be an old girlfriend, and this is a new girlfriend. Okay, this girlfriend, she's pretty. Oh, there's another girl. Oh, that's, child, I don't know what's going on. He's cute though, he's cute. And he looks like he's happily in love, so shout out to Phil Dunster and your girlfriend. Regardless, I think this episode was definitely a 9 or a 10. I loved Rebecca being team, whatever this team is called. After 10 episodes, I still can't remember. But Manchester or something like that. You guys know. I watch too many shows, y'all. But I love Rebecca being pro the team. Then we had Rupert in the background. I'm like, oh God, I hate him. But we definitely need him there as that antagonist type of person. And I know he's gonna be he's gonna be horrible in season 2. I could feel it in my titties. But everything else was giving. It was absolutely, there's nothing that was bad about this episode. This whole season, I would give a 10. If you could make me cry, laugh, and just enjoy it, and by the ending, I kind of want to watch it again, then you did a successful job. So I would give the episode a 10, actually, and I'm giving the season a 10. And I'm very excited to know if you guys want me to continue on to season 2. Just secrets, because I need to tell everyone, go mic down. I think we're gonna do season 2 anyways, even if nobody wants to watch it. I'm just saying, y'all, I wanna know what's gonna happen. So, season 2 is a-coming. Absolutely. So, but still comment down below. Season 2, let's go. Thank you guys so much for being here. While you're here, check out all my other reactions. And until next time, I'm off this.
You gotta choose a side. You gotta do what's right.
I ain't got no time to be hanging around. Nobody trying to figure out if they good or evil. I'm fighting the crime, saving your lives one at a time. I'm killing the rhymes. I do it for the people. I'm Peter Parker running through the 6 with a bag.